Hello there. Hi. I just took a much needed nap. I'm just catching up on a few things, and I thought I'd do a little regrouping here, Joan Baez style, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I'm keeping this off deck on my altar to mind my own castle. I love that slogan. I think I'm gonna start using that from now on. Mind your own castle. Instead of straightening your crown, mind your own castle. Okay? Because sometimes the crown is a little heavy. We gotta put that ish down. We gotta massage our scalp. We deserve ourselves a spa treatment after all that we have done, all that we have gathered. And so I don't understand why. I am sweating. Oh, what? I was gonna put on my earrings instead of the crown. And it's okay. So welcome back, my most ethical crew. I love having you here. You know, the best divinations have occurred. Well, best is relative, but I'm saying it just keeps getting better. And by far, it's gotten extremely better. So thank you. Your energies, your energetics, your sponsors of the divine are doing a wonderful job. So I'm excited for this new collective, this new upbringing, and all the creativity involved in really getting started. I really enjoy it. I don't know why people have such a hard time with me enjoying my life making things, and it's I don't understand. It's not completely self-interested. That's just one of the huge benefits. So I'm trying to rock my own world. Why you got a problem with that? Why you gotta have something to say about that? I don't know. But we are going to use the archetype, the wild unknown archetype again, because it's going to be Sans, the Vow, and the Castle, only because that's what I got right now on my altar. Oops. I'm liking the vibe that this gives me, so give me a sec to put away the other cards. I'm excited because I found there's so many things I could be doing. So oh my gosh, it's smushed. It's okay. The puzzle piece is still good. Puzzle. Okay. So some of the stuff I'm hearing Catcher in the Rye or something. I don't know why, but sometimes when it comes to playing catch, the divine throws you a curveball, and then you have to react. That's the time to, even still, you can go Matrix style and still be so accurate. When you're at your calmest and when you are at your ease, that's when you are able to respond within such precision. And it's not an act. It's something that you just have to bear witness to within your best standing. So when you're at your lowest point, you have to act to your best degree, and in order to be able to catch what life is throwing at you. Some things we dodge, of course, but when the divine is throwing you a clear and present opportunity to link things up, then you gotta take it. You gotta take it. And it seems these things that are proposed as opportunities aren't always cookie cutter opportunities, let's say. So I just opened up my email, and there are more there was this one clear and present opportunity where you don't have to get interviewed. You're just needed for warehouse work or whatever, and it's and it would start almost immediate, next week. And it I even checked my current schedule to see if I could even submit for just a day or two or whatever, and it's concurrent with my with the week of having to do the trial conference stuff. And so as tempted as I am to take the opportunity to like even earn $20 an hour, like just trying to like make things work, because there is an outright refusal on spousal support, not even like a dime, like nothing, and like X amount of claims for like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I hope in the eyes of the court, like the spirit of the law, that they will be able to clearly see what kind of heinous like BS is happening, and allow for some room for me. Like I really hope so. That they're wise enough and honorable enough to reward the appropriate parties for such items in question. And so, like I'm not asking for much. Like just what's actual. I'm being so fair. So anyway, it'll all come back to me. Like, again, this is a recuperation of assets, which also starts at the baseline of energetics, okay? So when we're being thrown a curveball on, like, how to respond, we're gonna be a lot more graceful than what you just saw there. But I caught it. I still caught it. And we're still good here. And part of that is the message received on the comparability of reacting versus response. And when you're throwing out intangibles or these concepts when it comes to trials, whether in court or not, let's say like expansive to viewers here, when you're in trial and you're throwing these concepts that are intangibles that make its way through manifestation of the physical, you can see the comparability of the benefits between react and respond. And so just a good reminder, especially if you're representing yourself. And I feel like, what do you want to say, Spirit, before I get into Bananagrams? It fell underneath the seat, almost pinned down, and we've got Anima Mundi, again, presented just like that, inverted. This is like the oneness of like everything connected. And that's really, when you say like mind your own castle, you look at everything as a divine opportunity. And when you're looking at the oneness, you're caring about the all through self, how you manage self, how you conduct yourself, how you represent yourself. Okay? Because when you look at even, let's say, the 10 Commandments, what is the baseline of it? Love thy neighbor as yourself. How do you say it? It's love thy neighbor, but there's also like I forget like the word for word mentionings of it, but it's treat others how you would like to be treated yourself. So a lot of us have gone through so many abuses, our own like pre-trials, are precursors in life, and so some don't really know how to love themselves, and so the baseline is really to mind your own castle. The better you are at bettering oneself, the more everyone else benefits from that, whether they're acting a fool or not. So I like that. I'm going to put that as a cake topper to the castle, inverted, because that's what I'm told to do. And then what turns up? The gem accentuated. And the judge. Do you see how freaking amazing that is, the judge? And then the gem accentuated. Like, this is a clear and present opportunity. Like, Spirit saying, like, you got it. You got it. You. That is amazing. This is... I've never had the judge come out so... And then the self. Inverted. No, it's extroverted for me. Well, it's hard to see, but like, it's inverted. But the beautiful thing about this, okay, the gem comes from within. Like, that's standing right behind the judge. I got it, because it's already lifting. And then the cave, you know, that's really, dude, seriously. I can't even, what a beautiful, like, indication of being, like, the best rep. And, like, looking at that as clarifiers, what opened up to that is the gem accentuated as well as the healer accentuated. You know, therapy can cost an ish load of money, okay? What is it? In its varying venues, it can cost a lot of money. But, like, you don't need to have all of that. I think that's probably why Spirit has endowed me with, like, the bare bones approach without, like, putting me to, like, absolute, like, on blast fame. Part of the reasons is, like, they want people to see. They want other sentients out there to see that you can create so much from those bare bones. You don't need to have the luxuries of, like, well, okay, you do you, okay, however you see fit, okay, but they're saying, like, you didn't have to go to, like, spa treatments, you didn't have to get your hair done, you didn't have to get your nails done, you didn't have to, like, buy, like, a fancy bag, you didn't have to, like, buy a new wardrobe, or, like, you didn't even go to the extremes of, like, completely chopping all of, like, your hair off, like, trying to create a new identity, trying to accentuate. No, I'm not talking poorly on people who have done this, but seriously saying, like, you're going with the actuals. You're going with the specifics, the real meat of the matter. And going to the divine for help, there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. They're absolutely certified. No one can top, like, no, who's going to, like, be the one to be like, no, Spirit, you're wrong. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I know I have that ability. So, like, they're saying, Tina, you're a gem. Like, as a healer, you knock it right out of the park. So much so that the ball is laying right there on their court, and they can't. It's hard for them to find it. Like, they have to go, like, scavenger hunting. But, like, seriously, very much protected in this. You know, we got the the triple-headed snake here, maiden mother crone within the aurora borealis. You know, that leaves two heads free as far as guarding, and you still complete the full cycle, Tina. You can still look in both directions as far as, you know, like, who's coming at you possibly. So looking at that, this is so beautiful, because what's clarifying the previous is the judge is the gem, and the self is the healer. And both are accentuated and double accentuated, even for the self and the healer. They're moving in the same direction, which is outward. This is speaking of expansion for sure. This is not just a revelation, a discovery, a prophesized event. This is something that is actuating, like, it's manifesting into greater marketability. There's something more, like, the wingspan has just grown. Like, the Spirit is, like, saying, like, you already got your wings, okay? It's expanding the feathers, like, it's, So, going in flight mode is going to be awesome for you, Tina. So, I'm called to cut the deck. I don't know why, but they told me to. The Maiden in reverse. Okay, so this is 5, 6, 7, 8. That's strength. So again, we have the womb here. So this is already birthed. It's like it's already done. From the migration from here to YouTube, just consider it done in the here and now. I know that there's more of an actual manifestation once I absolutely finalize it. But there's something, it's already here, like, already breaching, like, it's already coming through. That the maiden is growing. Remember, we just got the inner child in maturation, and now this is like the birthing, the crowning, basically, of it. Not breaching. I think crowning. I think when we talk about breaching, it's like breaching of previous contracts. Like, we're outgrowing that. Modifications are in order. And so, this is like a crowning achievement as far as what we're, giving back to the world. On the bottom, you see this. Oh my gosh. Do you see how crazy, how insane that is? The Star Warren, like, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? That's the Empress right there, and, like, still making it happen. Like, the mojo is for real. Okay, so the top of the deck list is the ring. Commitment. Dude. Like, I am in prime condition, like, working with spirits. So, this is so freaking beautiful. Like, I don't have the exact words for it. I just know that, like, people are shook looking at these cards. Like, I know for a fact. So we're going to use, the closest one accessible, which is the Herbal Tarot. Because, the reason why I wanted to get on here, back on here, was to also, like, what motivated me was, like, if there's anyone endowed with the nature of the divine, I want to be able to have the divine, like, my board, of directors, you know, from there, to speak for themselves. Like, what is it that you want to say? Because what I speak comes into existence, okay? I already know that. So I have to be very, very careful, okay? And being so, what am I going to birth into this world? What is it that we're going to speak into existence? And I'd like to extend the blessing to those who are in doubt, that they will be absolutely shook and convinced of the divine's existence and what we bring it to life, the purpose of it, that they will find it in various measures, within various personal discoveries. It'll be absolutely customized messaging, so intimate and so obvious that there is no doubt that resonates in their mind of their existence and our purpose. And my abilities to bring that forth. Like serving every single doubter out there. Serving every single one of you. Your divine paperwork. It is time. The judge has come through so often. The Hierophant has come through so often. So has justice. So has judgment. The divine says it's time. So, they speak it into existence, and so it is. From here forward. Okay. So, is there anything you want to say about this, like, Spirit? My board of directors? What is it that you would like to, convey out of all of that? Let's do the gavel. Clear it. From any illness, any ill intent, all of that out. Okay? So, what is it that you want to say? My board of directors. Inner circles. Anything you would like to add or modify? Okay. First off, Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. Picking up from, like, the Schwartzes within you. Yeah, okay. And that's Yarrow. Okay. Ace of Cups accentuated. The High Priest, which is the Hierophant, inverted. Ace of Pentacles inverted. And Five of Cups accentuated. So it's having to say goodbye to the old world of magic. Okay? This is not just the old world of, like, materialism and consumption and all of that. Okay? But this is putting down, like retiring that wand of the way it was before, how we did things before, okay? And that's like, that goes for everybody, okay? So we're not like scolding anybody here. It's just the way of the sword, that is now obsoleted, that part of it, okay? That the old magic of how things were done before, it's no longer like, it's a lackluster. Mm-hmm. So what's celebrated here, absolutely, is basically what I'm doing for the world, which is making, like, it's vetting oneself. It's using myself as a case study when it comes to, like, I'm fully funded for this opportunity. And so are you within your own realm of divinity. But it's saying goodbye, absolutely making those firm decisions. There's tower moments hidden in here. Within each cup, for sure. Horsetail, yeah. So in birthing a new way, you have to vet oneself. You have to vet yourself. No pointing the finger. Like, you'll see once you say when you're forced to say goodbye to certain things too, okay? But it's very much celebrated within that atmosphere. Okay. Yeah, the Dark Night of the Soul and the Lovers in reverse. So everyone is going to be motioned to look at, to do their shadow work. They're going to be forced to look in the mirror and see what they don't like about themselves in order to transmute that energy, to resolve. Because there's tremendous opportunity here in order to really shine and attract what you're absolutely worthy of. No dead claims. It's all actual and true. No lies. That's what the science. Okay. I'll put that here. Okay. All right. Okay, we're going to move into Bananagrams shortly. Anything else? Okay, so what opened up to the, Ten of Pentacles, many seeds planted, like very abundant. But what opened up to that are these few cards. The path of the herbalist is to open ourselves to nature in an innocent and pure way. She in turn will open her bounty to reward us with many valuable secrets. May the earth bless you. Okay, we saw that this is a reiteration of the gem energy. Then we have Five of Pentacles. So, like, what are you going to do when with that bare bones approach? Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's coming in light and steady, like more freed up. Okay, and Two of Wands, being able to size things up better because you're not burdened by, like, the feng shui of what you carry with you, like because you have delivered that pentacle, like you were entrusted, and you delivered, like the eagle has landed. Now you're coming back to your temple, your the empire in which you belong in, and but you're coming in like with no baggage. Okay, and because of that, because of the energetics of that feng shui within your auric fields, we have Two of Wands, which is like you're able to, like, see things with more clarity. Like, the divine applauds that. So this new path that we're coming through, like, they're just wishing us well. They're like, Godspeed. Bottom of the deck is the Star in reverse. Look, about to be born. And it's splitting to this, which is, what? Why is it? That's weird. It's the cover card. This is the cover sheet. Yeah, this is the cover sheet. you're like, you don't have to do any extra work within this presentation, that you're already like delivered. You're like, they've shoveled you out, propagated you to this new world. and that's interesting. That's so weird. Okay, King of Swords in reverse. So you're going to have to battle your own like mistruths as well, and that'll be the baseline of how you are able to discern that around you as well. So it's no secret. So, you know, yeah, that's kind of like what's obvious. So when you tread this path, it, like, the biggest area of like pitfall is not knowing, you know, your own misgivings, because when the world shows you that reflection as well, it's not just like letting you see that in order to like confront that energy, like battle it out. But once you know the truth, it's like undoable. You know what I mean? So the world throws you more and more and more of that to see how resilient you are to staying true to yourself. You know, a king doesn't become a king, especially of sword suit, for no reason. So, you know, you rise to the occasion. No matter like how many like bullets are like thrown our way. Or knives, whatever. You know, the lashing of words, whatever. So we stay true to ourselves and to our commitments are within our role. And that's why it becomes, it seems like it becomes more difficult, but in actuality, you're just breaking through. You're just breaking through, okay? And you'll see the benefits, truly, once you like really stick to the program. Once you get with the program, once you stick with it, that's the top of the deck. And justice. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? For real. This is the spirit of the law. It goes like that. You see truths, like you know truths, but then you see mistruths as well. So to be able to discern and how to maneuver through that, like, dude, they go through the same. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, now I gotta hook this up so that I can do the Bananagrams, because it interrupted in the 20% battery mode. So give me a sec. Okay, it raised itself just a bit. Alright. Oh, wait. Bananagrams time. I thought I was gonna get rid of this shirt, but like these fluttery things that I modified from the long, like, dude, seriously, from way back when. This was, I looked at the tag and it said Sears, and it's like vintage condition thing. So I think I got it for like $2, but look, there was so much like potential to it. But like this had like long, you know, like weird sleeves, and the like. I even liked it in this like weird Renaissance type of 80s thing going on. Like spaceship, you know, weird thing going on. And it was like little fragility of the butterfly wings that I created. I like it. I couldn't resist. I had to keep it. It's the perfect summer for it. Like, especially sweating this. Like, this weather is kind of weird. Okay. So what is it you want to say, Spirit? What are like the highest benefits that are undoable, unshakable, fortified within us? Oh my gosh, finishing cycles for both me and you. Are you freaking kidding me? Look. Oh my god, what? Like, seriously. And open eyes, seriously. And vocally speaking, dude, some of you are vocalists, like orators or vocalists or like voiceover people, like you do like something like that. Announcers even. D-N-A-R. Again, DNA. It's within your DNA. This is something that's like given to you in previous lives. There's something that like DNA, RNA. There's something that's like embedded within your blood. That's all you. E-C-C-I-E-N-T. CIQVEHUNT TIABIRD. Excuse me. Okay. I see robot, ran, invite, tune, turn, arbitrate. What does that even? I don't know what that means. Give me a second. I gotta write stuff down so I can remember. Arbitration? What does arbitration mean? Let me look that up. That's crazy. We have, okay, so we have ARBITRATIO. We have the full letters for arbitration. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This is insane. I didn't even know what arbitration meant, like, for real. It's just mediation. It's negotiation. It's insane. Okay. COVID. Braid. I see Connor. I don't know why I see Connor. Also Bonnie. Rainer. Eric. Andy with an IE. Henry with an IE. Arnie. Artie. Ben. Barney. Bernie. Tina. Trina. Irene. Victor. Vinny. Vince. Vincent. Like, fully spelled out all of these things. Diner. Dinah. Like, Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? And I don't know why. I don't know. I gotta look up that. Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone on the trombone. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-O. Fee-fi, fiddly-I-O. Why am I... What is that? We're gonna figure it out. Okay, I see Dr. Bio. That's weird. Okay. Someone's in the kitchen. Somebody's cooking up something. I don't know what. Okay. I see thief. Oh, what? And I've been seeing, like, Breaking Bad things on my feed, so there's something about that. They all got caught. Like, you know what the end was to that was, so. Oh, I see Odin. Odin is here. What's up, Odin? Thank you for blessing us with your presence. Shoot. I see retire. There's something here. Why do we keep seeing retire here? Okay. Maybe some people are considering retiring or retiring early, and there's no one that can. If you look at your health, if that's in question, your sanity, your well-being, there's no price that can pay out your well-being. Like, you know what's best for you, okay? Because those few extra years that, like, if you've ever questioned your decision, if you've already made the decision as far as retiring early and are second guessing, like, your income levels right now and whether or not it was worth it, do not question it. Have faith that your and your angelic forces, your spirit guides have motioned you to do that. Like, that was your last lifeline message from them. Like, no more. You deserve some time off. Okay? Do not sell out your health. Do not, selling out on your health is like the next step from your soul. So don't like, they're saying comparability of worth, that your health is like, don't question it. Okay? Alright, what else is here? Cute, rice. I don't know why I'm getting like Jerry Rice, but like, because I'm not getting rice like as in the grain here. I see. Doreen, like Doreen Virtue. I think she's passed away. Is she? I don't remember. I know that she retired from like a certain belief system, but you know, like, but there's Dora, the great adventurer. Dora, the great explorer. Is she the one that goes backpack, backpack? Where's that, the other guy? What is his name? Diego. I don't remember. Okay. I'm seeing Virtue here. Doreen Virtue is for sure. What? No, she's alive. I'm thinking of another person. Doreen Virtue is very much alive. Okay? She's alive. Well, hello there, Doreen. Miss Virtue. I don't know how you prefer to be called. What else? I know that there are other names here. Nora. I'm seeing Vivian. But there's only one V. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm seeing Vivian here, but she wants to be seen here. I think that's somebody that had passed away. Because it's obvious, but it's like, it's kind of in my face because the letters are grouped together. We're just missing that other V. So maybe Vivian passed away without feeling like victorious, or something that's missing the V there. I don't know why. That's what it's getting. Terry, Tori, Tara, Diane, Diana, China, Kiara, Chiron. What the fuck? Chiron. Again, you have to look at what Chiron means astrologically to you. It's homework that, like, I also need to do, like, every now and then when it's called out. Especially since Odin is here, called out. Maybe we do need to work with the Odin stone. Let's see if there's anything else here, as far as, like, gems especially, that we need to work with, the suggestion from the divine here. Give me a second. I feel like I need to look this up, okay? Because it's like dio something. I don't have P here, so there's something like oh, I see Deandra here. Ronnie, Carrie, Corinne. I think that's the first or second time I've ever had Corinne. Donnie, Duran. Thunder. Oh my gosh. There's several messages here that I cannot speak, it would just be too obvious. But Thunder is going to strike for certain people here. Okay. At least one. Actually two. The second name just like popped up instantaneously. Yeah. Two people. Because I'm hearing Let It Rain, by West Side Connection. There we go. Thunder, thunder. There's something from the divine, especially, that's going to strike them. Yeah. I see Hunter. It's coming after them. Oh my gosh, what the heck? The divine is coming after them. Oh my gosh. Whew, okay. Iterate. They said reiterate. They said, oh my, thunder, thunder. Oh my gosh. They said reiterate. The freaking whole word is here. Okay. Like, even with this warning, they, like, can't, it says oven. That's what, because of thievery or something. Something's being cooked up. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? That's freaking Tita, would you? That's crazy. Wow. Okay. There's other names here. Like, Athena. Athena is here. What's up, Athena? Talking about the thunder and all of that and justice. And, dude, Athena, she is making it. Thank you, Athena. I see Rabbi here, too. I have past life connection to being like a masculine, strong leader within the Jewish community. I don't know why, but it was like a rabbi. That's insane. I mean, like, there's a lot that I have within my background, but if we're looking at past life stuff, that's part of it. I think some people were wondering within that, that religion, that, that way of life too. So I'm just sharing that. Cover. Again, that cover letter of, like, we're automatically, like, propagated. Like, here you go, into this new world. What are you going to make of it? Shake and bake. That's what I'm hearing. Shake and bake. Why? There's a huge realm of people here. Shake and bake. That's interesting. Okay. Barter, so talking about trade. Certain choices, there are trade-offs, really. Orion, star seed constellation. Anvil. No, there's no L, but things are like, some things are going to come down on us, but without us taking. There's something about anvil without the L, without the loss. There's something that's dropping from the divine, like a huge download. An anvil without the L. So think about it that way. That's what they're saying. Okay. Initiate. Initiate. So it's a verb as well as a noun here. And they want me to put it together. I have the lettering for it. So initiate. Initiate, yeah, definitely. We have Vader. Huron, Lord Huron. The night we met. It's 13 Reasons Why. That's how the first season is why how I know that song even. The night we met. Brave. Okay, so it's asking for us to activate our sense of bravery. Getting through this, the idea of a vacation is to really involve yourself in that free-spirited nature of what else is out there that I can enjoy, and a lot of it, the best parts are not being familiar with a realm and still being able to enjoy it. So that's what they really want us to look at here. Codon? Channel? No. Ranch? They're saying durable. And that they're just reaffirming how resilient we are. And looking at our growth, as with this bravery, they're saying that we're going to absolutely branch out, so it's cueing that, but it's also a reward, that's the incentive. This new reach is going to be amazing for us. To know what we can do when we extend ourselves to this is very good. They're saying kudos, even though I have a C instead of a K and no S here. There's something here, no one can harm that. No snake can harm that. The healing properties in itself, you become the snake, you take over that role of being what do you call it, the devil's advocate. So it's you're also being, it's this higher realm of transmutability. So that's what they're saying. Kudos. Yeah. but with a C instead of a K. It's something hidden there, like Magick with a C, but, you know, with a K instead of a C. So there's something about that. There's just saying Cudos, like the occult realm. Okay. So again, they have quid here, like quid pro quo, and it's like this for that, tit for tat. So it's just like an exchange is what they're reminding us, like the barter system. But I'm not going to put that here because of the implications of it. I'm instead doing ke, like what? I was going to put quiero, but I forget what that means. I know quiero que sí is like, what do you think? So quiero, like, I got to look this up. So quiero is to want, okay? So they're saying instead put que, like what, questioning at baseline, what are the factors that make you brave? Like you're doing an interview with yourself, like, okay, what really makes you brave? You know, like, let's talk to your inner child. Like, what makes you brave, so that we can set that baseline, you know? And we don't have to share it with the rest of the world, but, like, just to know for yourself, like, what is your lifeline if you're just supposed to depend on yourself? Like, what makes you brave? And, you know, what makes you stronger? You know, so think about that first, okay? So we have D-O-D-O left. Dino? Door. Oh my gosh, yeah. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, give me a second, I gotta put this. Oh my goodness. Come on, you can do this. Let's make some room here. Cuervo, Jose Cuervo. Somebody has had a past with drinking, and this is not to scold. This is just an identifier, like the divine sees it. Okay, and you know, it's just still saying that they support you within your endeavors. I mean, to see door and then Cuervo, yeah, for sure. Not to open up that door again, because again, the Cheshire Cat makes you like disappear or something. And again, like with that, it's calling me to put D and D together for a door, like designated driver. Like you have to be on top of your shit, you know, because that can lead to like overdosing, and the DA coming into like, because within your like the heaviness of that realm, it's also talking about like the, I think, the district attorney, or like drug and alcohol, like something, there's something about that that can easily spiral out of control if you allow for that. Okay, so that's what they're saying on that. What time is it? 5:49 p.m. So maybe those are angel numbers for you to also look at. 549. Let me write that down. You hear the dog barking. Yeah, there's something like very defensive, like something like a defense mechanism. There's something there that they want you to really examine. Like, okay, what makes you strong? Okay, what, you know? So we have D left here, and I really feel like I have to put designated driver rather than the Cheshire Cat. But let me just, you know what? I'll put ID, because there's two places that we can put ID within initiate. So you can like come in during the first half as far as when you are called to, get it like going, or like there's a certain pause, like a little drift pause where you can get back at it again. Okay, that's what they're saying. Like there's another room for you to jump back into it. Okay, as an initiate, but like I'm not going to say that the train is going to leave without you, but this is a clear and present opportunity. This is prime time to start and to get it going. Especially if there's a chariot waiting for you, honestly. So I'm not going to say anything else with regards to that if you don't take the first or the second round of it. But if you choose to take the caboose, which is initiate, the very end of it, okay, if you choose to hop on board at the very, very end, it's going to teach you some lessons for sure. It's going to educate you in a way that, you need to be educated. If you decide to, wait, and just hop in at the very last second at the caboose. I can speak from experience when it comes to, getting with the program as far as approaching, things that are, that have become very difficult with me, for me within the transitions, but I did it, okay? This isn't perfectly carved out with how I approached the attorney situation. I should have followed the red flags and how my initial attorney was. I should have, but I didn't. I just went with the recommendations from word of mouth that came very flighty when it came to actually securing him, and I just decided to go along with the brand. I sold out to the fucking brand, okay? To the brand in fucking Newport Beach, I thought I was gonna get my money's worth, but what did I get? I got Pro Wings. I got what is it? Pro Wings, they were fine when I was a kid, fine, but they were definitely not Newport Beach Air Jordans, They weren't what they, dude. Whatever I had was definitely a learning experience, okay? I'm still having to, figure that out. Still billing me for bullshit. So, I have no judgment on what the teachers from the divine, the very best, the cream of the crop is teaching me. I have no judgment towards that. I may have some words to say about it, down here, some responses, but, that's just venting, okay? I'm just and so that's becoming, to a minimum. Because you can speak them as factual state, but then you, there's a challenge in here, okay? So how do we speak more lovingly to the situation, okay? It is a shame. Let's pull up this thing. Okay. Skirt. It is a crying shame that someone who's feeling so insignificant within their role to position their power and abuse it in a way that takes on the demon of the law, not the spirit of the law, but the demon of it. That they exercise their practice within that realm, and they so choose to project their reality onto the letter of the law. It's a shame. They don't recognize their value, and they have to position it on my plate as well as others. But the blessing here is that I get to know my worth, and I get to speak up and do what's right. They're giving me very good reason and just cause to protect myself as well as my community, because I know for a fact it's not just happening to me, okay? It's happening to many others, and it's gone on for quite some time. So, without any opinion to that, speaking in factual terms, only wonderful things can come of it, especially when I set foot into this realm, okay? I may have stepped in some tar. Might have like clung on to my footwear or my bare feet. But you understand the energetics that are coming into play here. And all the more reason for someone as established as myself with the divine to set foot in a realm like this to correct it. So thank you so very much. I can do this. I have done it before in previous lives, and I have the utmost support within this realm, within this lifetime. However many tangents of timelines it could possibly penetrate, I'm here in the now, in every single realm. Okay? So, everyone will be served accordingly. And thus, I shall be appreciated likewise. Thank you so much. So, now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my supporters who have provided their donations of light and love. Obviously, in light and love, it is received and employed accordingly, if not amplified. Thank you. We're already seeing the results. Everything is going according to plan. Let's pull out one final card according to, I don't know why I'm called to this one, but okay. The Isis one. The Isis deck, or Isis Oracle, okay? Spirit, what is it that you want as our takeaway from here? This one, okay. Serpent of Fire, Priestess of Serpent Sisterhood. Let me see here. That's interesting. Okay. Serpent of Fire. You know what I'm hearing? Circle in the sand is what we found. I don't know. Circle in the sand. I don't know. But okay, so Serpent of Fire. Okay. Isis, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood and Queen of the Serpent Fire, guides you through transformation. Now as your energy field grows stronger and old energies are burned away in the process of your growth. Trust that you are growing and are more capable than you have ever been previously. Freaking what? Freaking care. Do not assess your current ability based on past standards. Oh my freaking gosh. We talked about retiring that wand, didn't we? Okay. Thank you, Isis. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you ever have been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. The serpent head piece of Isis represents the inner fire serpent of Kundalini as it rises in accordance with spiritual growth and empowerment. This happens when the time is right and we are ready. It is important to congratulations to us. This happens when the time is right and we are ready. It is important to realize that as your inner energy and power is growing now, you will need to get used to new levels of strength. This means that you will need to adjust your sense of your own abilities to meet your new levels of energetic empowerment. You need to realize that you are capable of more than you previously were, and also you may need to temper your behavior to take on into account the greater power and effect of your words, thoughts, and actions. Freaking holy moly, what? The universes are freaking crazy cool. Okay. When you grow stronger, your words, thoughts, and actions and intentions gather potency, more so than before. Your responsibility for what you have put into the world grows too. In the same way that a drop of water causes less movement than a tsunami, your emotions and words have a bigger effect because the energy behind them, your serpent of fire, is awakening. Isis can help you manage this process so that what you put out into the world comes from a place of wisdom and love, service and compassion, healing and awareness. One of the first lessons this card offers you is the recognition of your power. It is perilous to underestimate your spiritual power, as you can unintentionally create harm by not realizing that your actions and words have an effect on the world around you, and the effect of those actions and words comes back to you multiplied as karmic return. Serpent of Fire calls you to become aware of your power by having an open and curious awareness and noticing what detachment and clear perception the sign with detachment and clear perception, the signs of confirmation that you do have an effect upon your surroundings. Do you know how insane that is with that? Oh, I just got the chills. Yeah, they're calling into action that role of the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, coming in with no baggage. There's more clarity. Okay, you can then manage your power with great wisdom. If you have pulled this oracle along with the Eye of Horus, then you must be particularly careful with your thoughts, asking that any negative thoughts be cleared when you catch yourself thinking in such a way. See, we just did that. Oh, lovely. Your mind has a lot of power, and sending negative or vengeful thoughts towards another, even if it's just a rash moment of anger, can be harmful to them. If you catch yourself doing this, it is extremely wise to go into your heart and apologize to them and send them love, even if it is just someone walking down the street or driving a car. And the entire process happens in only a matter of seconds. Okay, so let's just do that now. Anyone, for any sentience that I have wrought ill harm, whether intended or not intended, within the even gestures of what we consider minor of venting, please relieve the sentience as well as mine from such misgivings. We ask the divine to transmute that very essence that was projected and generated into loving light and sprinkle that upon us. For justice sake, for the greatest good's sake. Thank you so much. Okay. Good stuff. The second lesson of the Oracle of the Serpent of Fire is to trust in the process of the inner fire and what is being burned away. Just as the serpent sheds its skin to reveal itself new, there are changes happening inside of you, and some old identities, beliefs about yourselves and others, old habits or patterns of behavior that will not survive the growth into the new expression of you. Whilst you will likely be happy to let these go, there may be uncertainty and a sense of not knowing who you are anymore as you transition between the old and new expressions of yourself. This is a sign that you are growing in a profound way, and rather than something to be avoided, it can be embraced as confirmation of this growth. Lady Isis, priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood, understands that in the growth of spiritual power, old forms are burned away to allow for new life to emerge. It is safe to trust that any endings or discomfort as the familiar begins to make way for the unfamiliar in your life now are signs of your growth and are to be celebrated. Freaking great. So, in the broad daylight, under a full noon sun, if you have the privacy and space to do so, otherwise doing it in a bright room or in a room that is filled with lit candles is helpful. Stand or sit comfortably so that your spine is upright and you feel comfortable, strong, and alert. Start with the incantation below, repeating it 3 times at least, gaining speed as become familiar with the words and get into your own rhythm and pace. When you're ready, raise your arms above your head, placing palms facing up towards the heavens. Keeping your shoulders as relaxed as you can, place your awareness at the base of your spine, contracting your pelvic floor muscles in and out. It will feel like you are trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet. Okay. If you cannot get the physical action of this, simply intend that the energy be contracting in and out and the base of your spine as you stimulate your Kundalini energy to awaken and rise. After doing this for at least 10 seconds, say out loud, I call upon divine protection of Mother Isis, priestess and serpent sisterhood, in unconditional love now, as my Kundalini, my serpent of fire, rises according to her innate wisdom. So be it. Continue with the breathing and pulsing at the base of your spine for another 10 to 30 seconds, depending on what feels comfortable to you. If it feels comfortable, keep your arms raised while doing this. When you have completed your breathing, lower your arms. Sit or stand comfortably, recognizing the sensations of energy moving in your body, and when you are ready, just allow your breathing to fully relax, resting for at least a minute or so in cooler space. If you have been standing or sitting in full sun, you may wish to sit in the shade to complete the session. If your arms become uncomfortable above your head, or you start to feel uncomfortable heat or any sort of discomfort physically, lower your arms and breathe normally and peacefully, and stop the contractions at the base of your spine by relaxing your breath and body and laying on the front of the ground or floor, feeling the energy drop into the earth. So, it says, Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love from the base of my spine to my heart. Your ascending fire is now does start, to cleanse, to relax, to begin. Rebirth of myself now from within. From my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies dying or dead. Igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher and higher. Again, we're going to do it 2 more times, okay? Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love. From the base of my spine to my heart, your ascending fire now does start. To clean, to release, to begin. Rebirth my new self, myself, now from within. From my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies dying or dead. Igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. Okay. Serpent of fire, rise above, filled with unconditional love. From the base of my spine to my heart, your ascending fire now does start. To cleanse, to release, to begin. Rebirth of my new self, now from within. From my heart to the crown of my head, burning away energies dying or dead. Igniting new life, new love, new fire. Serpent of fire, rising higher. This exercise is not recommended for women who are pregnant or menstruating, or if you have a heart or blood pressure problem. Okay. Nor is it recommended if you have been unwell or in recovery, or if you are in medication of any kind. If you fall into any of these categories, then simply repeat the incantations below as you're healing, no more than 3 times in any sitting. Your body is precious and it is worth taking care of, so avoid strong spiritual exercises unless you are feeling well and robust is recommended. Very, very nice. I like it. Okay. So I did my deed for the day. Thank you so very much. Okay. I want to pull one more card. Can I pull one more card? I want to pull one more card. Oh, shoot. Let's pull one from After the Starborn here. The Vision, inverted. So that medallion goes a long way, okay? It's like dropped into like that, what do you call it? The arcade game, right? So we're really taking a good look at self, the inner vision. This is like WandaVision here. There's a mirrored reality. So it's very, 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 very super duper important to vet thyself. It's absolutely important to vet yourself, Tina. Because I think I've been careful with my words, you know. I'm pretty sure I've been careful. I mean, that was just like a checker, like a spell checker before it goes through. That was my editor from the Divine saying like, you know, there's a little bit of concern, just like that's a tiny bit of concern, okay? They reviewed the stenographer's notes and they're just like, you're doing fabulous, but let's just make just a little tweak here, just to ensure like you're coming off like with the like fabulous, like just it's good, okay? So thank you so much, I appreciate it. Thank you for respecting my time, my space, my energy, my work, my trials, and that of our children's in advance. And what else did we want to say? Thank you to Isis. I'm motioned to Kali, to Odin, to where is this? Let's see here. Chiron, to Orion. Okay, to Spirit. Thank you so very much. You did fabulous work. Okay, and your spirit guides. Thank you so very much, as well as mine. And now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations, with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that rollout.